Good afternoon. In this session, we are going to discuss about water and some of the commonly frequently asked questions related to water. As everyone knows, water is one of the most vital factor which is necessary for one's life. It is one of the fluid which is necessary for all forms of life, not just only humans. And this water is mentioned to be Jivanam, Tatpanam. This is the kind of words described in Ayurveda. That is, it is end-living, it improves the satiating, it is good for the heart, calming and soothing in the mind, stomach. That is, it is useful for the whole of the body. And generally, water is considered to be having no taste. So, how do we test whether the water what you are drinking is pure or not? So there's a simple test according to Ayurveda, that is only that rainwater which makes the boiled rice kept in a clean silver plate, neither too moist nor changes its color, is to be considered good for drinking. Also, water which is contaminated with flies or any kind of dirty mixed with any mud, algae, weeds or any poisonous substances when it comes across. So these kind of water causes various disorders ranging from vomiting, diarrhea or even filariasis. So most of these are waterborne infections and hence it is necessary that the water what we are drinking is pure. So next there's a question about whether to drink hot water or cool water. So actually cold water is to be taken when one has an aggravation of pitta dosha, and this cold water relieves shrama, or as we say the fatigue, any giddiness, thirst. This is relieved by cold water and is useful for summer, and also in autumn, that is the post rainy season, for drinking. Next, talking about Ushna Jala. Ushna Jala or a hot water is an appetizer. It stimulates hunger, helps in digestion, it's good for the throat, easily digestible, and also cleanses the bladder. That is, the urinary bladder is also cleansed by intake of hot water. Also, this hot water is useful in cases of flatulence or when there's any aggravation of vata or kapha doshas is present. It is also ideal in fever, cold, cough, rhinitis, that is running nose. In such conditions, intake of hot water is beneficial. And it is better to have hot water during winter season. Also, that is a post-winter or a spring season, as we say. Even in rainy season, of course, hot water is beneficial. In the remaining two seasons, that is the summer and the second one is the autumn, only in these two seasons cold water intake is to be advised. Cold over here does not mean kept in fridge for a long time. It actually means which is cold made naturally from the mud pot. That kind of cold water is beneficial. And another question related to water is, when should it be taken when having food? Some say water should not be taken after having a meal. Is it true? Does it cause obesity? Yes. So in Ayurveda it is mentioned that drinking water in between meals is a healthy habit. It makes a person not fat, not thin. But the same water, when it is had after meals, it causes obesity. And the water when it is had before meals, it causes weakness, daurbalyam as we say. This is because generally when we drink water just before the start of meals, the amount of food intake is reduced and hence you might feel weak after some time. So hence this is generally not advisable. Water is to be taken in between meals, but the same water when it's taken after meals causes obesity because the digestion of food is hampered slightly because of intake of water at the end. And next, talking about water consumption. Should it be 6 liters, 7 liters or 8 liters? How much should be the water consumed per day per person? So this depends upon one's own body. For some, even 4 liters might be needed. For some, it could be 6 or 7. This depends upon one's own digestion capacity, about how much you are able to digest the water. There's a disease mentioned by name Jalajeanum, in which the water itself is not digested and it is highly difficult to treat the disease also. So hence it is always necessary to take the water according to one's own digestion capacity. It is mentioned as muhur vari pibeta buri. That is, drink water at regular intervals so that you do not have any kind of dehydration, but it should be in a quantity which does not cause ajeernam or any kind of indigestion. So based on that, the water intake should be taken care of. Thank you.